Hi, I'm Barb, Maple PhD, and I'm an astronomer, and that means I see astronomy everywhere. And in this segment, I want to bring to you some unexpected astronomy that I have found in a board game. This time, I'm looking at the Ancient World, specifically the second edition of the Ancient World. The Ancient World is a worker placement game where you are building up a society and its armies in order to prosper and protect yourself from the titans who threaten the land. Over the course of 6 rounds, you're going to place out workers in order to claim and build new buildings, increase your population, beef up your armies, earn money, and improve your knowledge. Instead of placing out a worker, you can also employ your armies in order to take out an attacking titan. Throughout the game, you're going to be building up a tableau of cards representing your society. This includes your defeated titans, but also locations and different actions that you can take. And the ultimate goal here is to make points, of course, and a majority of those points are going to come from these sets of banners that appear on the cards that you are collecting. Now, it's one of those cards that caught my attention, the Moon Festival, which is super cool. You know, without recorded history, we don't necessarily know how ancient peoples viewed the moon, but as the brightest object in the sky other than the sun, it has certainly been known to humans since the beginning of humanity. And some researchers think that they have found evidence that ancient peoples were tracking the phases of the moon, either through cave paintings or markings on bones. But there isn't a strict consensus about that. But regardless of that, we do know that the Egyptians had a lunar calendar before they had a solar calendar. So they were clearly watching the phases of the moon and the comings and goings of the moon, as it were. And in fact, even after they developed the solar calendar, the lunar calendar hung around for a while for rituals and religious purposes. And so what I really like is, one, this was a reason for me to go look up how ancient peoples saw the moon. But there's this nod to, certainly in the ancient world here, we knew about the moon. We maybe watched the moon. We possibly celebrated its comings and goings. We're not entirely sure about that. But there's a nod to all of this in that single card in the ancient world. So I hope you've enjoyed this little foray into some unexpected astronomy in the ancient world. Let me know if you find some unexpected astronomy in a board game in the comments. I'd love to hear about it so that I can look into it too. Otherwise, you can follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky as Maple PhD. I have my own YouTube channel, also Maple PhD, and a blog at maplephd.com. Otherwise, grab a cup of tea and enjoy the rest of your tea time.